Welcome to Jack Trice Stadium in Ames, Iowa, where the Cardinal and Gold gathering strength as they gear up to support their Iowa State Cyclones. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Cyclones will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hawkeyes offense takes the field. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it.
Brings it out to the 27.
So the Iowa State Cyclones offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A third down try for the offense. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He slings it deep to the left. Complete downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And how about this tight end finding that soft spot after the play action froze him?
It's tough to do sometimes for these tight ends to kind of find zone defense and find the areas they need to work and make sure that they've got that communication with the QB. But these two right now are on the same page.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Here on third down for this offense. He'll do it himself. Got room at the 35. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He leaves it with his back. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the Cyclones are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Dances away to buy time. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On second down, looking to throw. Slides away. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on third down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first point of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. Still running at the 40. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks the tackle. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On the move, it's Irvin. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Fast motion from the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the right. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He got it.
The kick is good. Iowa State 6, Iowa 0.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. He wants to throw. Fights off a defender. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you get that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
After the run, now to throw. And they Got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers were playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they forced the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff from the gun. Powers through the defender. At the 45 on his way. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He's looking to throw it. He rifles one deep down the right side. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver. Because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Running back searching for a hole. Gets that thing away from the goal line. He's all the way out to the 7 with a pickup of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll try the left side. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's got it down the middle.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's Alston. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Looking for a crease. It's Washington. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going up top on first down. He makes the catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. It's good.
That makes the score Iowa State 6, Iowa 3.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have two longtime foes separated by roughly 100 miles duking it out for the Cy-Hawk Trophy, you know emotions tend to run high. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Iowa and Iowa State plays out.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He wants to start this drive with a pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher,
got a lot of running room. Past the 10. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! They take the lead with the 6.
and the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point gives them a 10-6 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Wolverines team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. They go to the ground. Fighting off the defender. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They want to run it left here. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The RPO, fire complete to the left. On the move at the 30. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. They'll try the run. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. The Cyclones have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give to the tailback. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Now they'll run the draw. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure.
And the ball squirted out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And I like that this offense is continuing to try to stay balanced and hand him the football and show confidence. He put the ball on the deck last week. They still rewarded him, still giving him the football. But, man, you cannot continue to put the ball on the ground and expect to continue to get carries.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off play action on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Black. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll keep it himself. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Iowa State. And the defense doing work. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over the offense, like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Comes out throwing on first down. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They're testing the right side here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He'll take another shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that ball is live in the backfield. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The give to the lone running back. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line. Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And that pass picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here. They'll give it to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Movement here from the tight end. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And the sophomore has to get that one out in front of his receiver. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Kansas. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Makes the catch.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Brown. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. The aerial assault continues. Good timing on the quick out. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to move it through the air. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting a nail in the coffin.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead for them.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And a good, solid pickup for the defense cuts him down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.